You reach a fork above a village in northern Pakistan. One path follows a lively stream, the other slips behind a stand of juniper. Both look inviting. Your phone has lost signal, the painted arrow is almost invisible, and the walkers ahead have disappeared. Which way? Alright, before a beautiful walk becomes an expensive guessing game, let's make route finding simple.
And the awkward part is that the wrong path usually looks perfectly reasonable. Sometimes it has the better view.
Exactly, I'm Sharjeel. This is Travel Dairy and Abdullah's with me today. We are talking about walks through Pakistan's northern valleys, where a little preparation can save a lot of wandering.
Before the wandering, start at the real start. Don't save only the name of a valley. Save the village, the bridge, the parking point, or the water channel where the path actually leaves the road. Place names can have different spellings, and a map pin may land somewhere in the general valley rather than beside your trail.
Take a screenshot while you have data, download the map for offline use, and write down one landmark you can point to. A bridge below the village, perhaps, or a school roof that stands out from the hillside. Then tell someone your destination and likely return time.
That sounds obvious, but it matters when the signal vanishes, and I like to make a tiny route picture. 3 things in order. Stream first, open ridge second, distinctive building third. Not a complicated expedition plan, just enough to compare the map with the ground.
3 landmarks are manageable. On one walk, I ignored that simple idea because a group ahead looked confident. I followed them past a fork, assuming they knew the viewpoint. 10 minutes later, the path ended at a grazing area. Lovely place, wrong destination.
Wait, there were no markers?
There were clues, just not a green clues. The group was heading towards a broad ridge. The footpath was fresh, but my offline map showed the viewpoint beyond the stream. I followed people instead of checking the landscape. Let me think. That was the useful lesson. Never let one clue make the whole decision.
Yes, a painted arrow can fade, a small cairn can move, and worn ground might lead to a water source or someone's home. Even recent footprints only tell you that someone went there, not that they went where you're going.
I'm not sure I buy that about cairns. On a well-used mountain path, a neat line of stones can be more useful than a patchy map.
Useful, absolutely. But if the cairn points one way and the ridge, stream and map all point another...
Then don't salute the stones and march on.
Exactly. A cairn is confirmation, not permission. Stop, compare several clues and check whether the terrain makes sense. If the path becomes untouched, the slope turns unsafe, or the direction no longer matches your map, investigate before continuing.
And ask local people specific questions. Don't point at a distant ridge and say, is it that way? Ask, is the viewpoint after the stream near the stone wall? And is it about an hour on foot? That gives the answer some useful shape.
Also, listen when someone says the route takes longer than the app suggests. Local walking time includes loose ground, steep slopes, pauses, and the fact that nobody sensible sprints uphill carrying lunch.
Quite right. If the route is remote, technically difficult or snow-covered, use an experienced local guide and suitable equipment. A phone battery is not a guide, however brave it feels at breakfast.
The return journey deserves its own plan. At a junction, look back and notice the view from the opposite direction. Take a photo if helpful. Check your position on the offline map and record a short note. After the stream, take the lower path beside the wall.
Because on the way down, 3 gaps in the trees can look exactly the same. And if you find yourself saying, I think this is probably right, stop there. Go back to the last place where you were certain. Compare the map, the landmarks and the direction again.
If visibility drops, daylight fades, or the ground becomes unsafe, turning back is a strong decision. Mountains will still be there another day. Don't break branches, move natural markers, or paint fresh arrows just because you're uncertain. Check your route from durable ground and leave the landscape as you found it.
So at that friendly looking folk, remember, confirm the actual trailhead, compare your offline map with several landmarks, and communicate by asking clearly and sharing your plan. Start early, carry water and a charged power bank, and keep enough daylight for a sensible return.
A mountain walk should challenge your legs, not your common sense.
Alright, for more northern area travel stories, road planning resources, and offline preparation notes, visit the Travel Dairy website. Subscribe to the podcast, share this episode with your hiking companion, and next time the trail splits, enjoy the view but check the way first.